Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. Don't mind us. We're just watching Obi-Wan, while Nick munches on some bratwurst. And I guess we're going to see how things progress and with the two main plot lines that are going on. And let's just go right into it, shall we? Here we go.
Get the back to tank ready.
Again, I still want the robot back there to be voiced by Mr. Bean.
Oh man, he really fucked you up, didn't he?
Also, I find it interesting that they decided to injure Obi-Wan in a way that would cause hideous scarring, because we never saw any of that in the original trilogy.
Well, he always had the robe on, and we couldn't really see anything under it.
It's like you can technically get away with it because we didn't see it, but it's like one of those things that you would think kind of would have been touched on if it had been pre-established.
The years have made you weak. You should have killed me.
You're still not healed. Your burns, your body, they just need time. We're on Jabim. You're safe now.
Where's Leia?
I am a princess of Alderaan.
That's cute.
Not the first time the Empire will have you in prison, Leia.
Obi-Wan is dead. Nobody's coming for you.
Get him on the first transport out of here. Too many people are looking for you. You put us all in danger.
I need your help.
So does every
O'Shea
kid
Jackson
making
Jr.,
a...
it's Ice Cube's son. Nice.
Look, if you want my help, you got it.
Yeah.
I don't see any shields.
That's because no one will be stupid enough to attack them.
We could take those speeders, go in at night.
Well, we're not soldiers. Those speeders are for hauling sewage.
I'll go on my own.
You can barely stand. You're not getting in there.
I'll go with him. I can get you inside and I can get you access.
Is your cover still intact?
We'll find out soon enough. Get my
Highly
ship fueled
doubt
and
that.
ready.
I doubt it too.
The dead stormtroopers laying out in front of the checkpoint, like the fact that she probably hasn't checked in for a day or two.
Bunch of talk of a secret network, a path. We thought it was a lie. I need to find out where they are, Leia. And I think you know. The people I'm looking for left him there to die. If you tell me where the path is, you can go home to your family. This.
You can read people's minds. Why are you asking?
Identification. No admittance without clearance.
I have Officer Class C.
Now, please.
And you are?
I am the lead security on this level.
Then I'm your commanding officer, and you will address me as Sir.
Yes, sir, of course, but...
Perhaps I should just inform the Grand Inquisitor of your insolence. I'm here with classified intelligence. Do you know what classified means? And why am I wasting my breath on you?
Yes, sir, of course.
What I was expecting them to do was not as good as what they actually did. So I was expecting them to just be like, all right, move along. Like, you know, they were building tension like, oh, she's going to get caught right here, you know, and then it's like, all right, move along. It's like, oh, thank God. You know,
Well,
like,
again,
people who not thinking about the way this would work would just be like, you know, oh, thank God she got through, you know, but it's like, no, there's no fucking way she would get through that checkpoint after what went down. Like, unless the Empire is like way, way, way more fucking inept than like anyone gives them credit for, which, I mean, at this point, they're establishing in canon that, yeah, they're pretty inept.
All right, I'm inside the system. Here we go.
But I really don't like that. That looks way too much like a shark for my taste. Then he just get eaten by one of those.
Like all of a sudden,
It's like the fucking Metal Gear Solid, and like dun 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 dun, time paradox comes up, game over. It's also funny to me that he got in exactly the same way that Cal got in.
Yeah,
in the
it's
game.
side and has to carry it.
Yeah, underwater.
That's not conspicuous. That's not conspicuous at all. It's a floating body in a friggin' pool.
It's the sister contest.
You're strong.
Gonna crush her.
I had a droid when I was younger, too. It was taken from me, like everything else.
She's even relating. She's like, I had a droid that was taken from me. Like, I don't think she's just gonna crush her droid.
Just keep heading north.
It's like, it doesn't really benefit her to do so, you know?
She's not as menacing as Vader. Vader.
She's trying to play the idea of getting on Leia's side at this point anyways.
Let me see some identification.
Damn.
Ben.
Did you hear that?
Nice.
Let's go.
See, that's something he did on the Death Star too. Made a sound down the hallway. I'm glad to see that the Force used that way again. Because especially since it's something he did before, that's more continuity, like, enforcing, you know?
I'll tell you where they are. I just don't want anyone to get hurt.
I give you my word.
I'll have to tell my father first. That's okay, right? You said we're all on the same side.
Nice try, princess. I hope you like pain.
I'll never tell you where they
Then
are.
it's time to make those tears real.
Let go!
This place isn't a fortress. It's a tomb.
Jesus.
Tala, I need a distraction.
Why, what's happened?
Just do it now.
You did this to yourself.
What are you doing to me? Please! Help! Help! Somebody help!
I'm sorry to intrude. I understand that you're leading the hunt for the network they call the Path.
Just speak.
They use the salvage business to launder goods, render new identities, and fly the Jedi out. I found evidence before the escape.
Unless, of course, you're lying.
Oh! Hell yeah! Awesome.
Lightsabers in the dark, dude. They look cool.
What does not make sense is how an old man and a little girl escaped an Imperial checkpoint on your planet.
I will not have my integrity questioned.
Then admit you're a spy.
Of course I am. I spent 2 years undercover, trying to find out where they were hidden. When Kenobi came, they panicked, and I got inside.
You expect me to believe this?
Look, I couldn't tell anybody.
Shit.
I do like a good liar. I don't know if you're lying to me or for me, but we'll see.
It's him.
Tala, we're in the open.
Where are you?
Run!
Bend the window!
Get her out of here. I'll hold it.
Oh, is it gonna? Yeah. I thought he was gonna do something different with it, but it's still cool.
This way.
Look at stormtroopers there. I think it would have been like a little more like dark if you would see the stormtroopers like beating on the glass and just like.
I guess the water pressure from something like that would knock you the hell out, though.
old men. Was it worth it?
Damn.
Wait, leave her. Come on. All right, I'm on my way.
Destroy them!
All right, right behind you.
See, that makes a lot more sense than her just being like, I'll get you, Obi-Wan! Know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were warned what defeat would bring. I will tolerate your weakness no longer.
I put a tracker on the ship.
When did she have time to put a tracker on their ship?
It seems I have underestimated you.
But my lord.
I don't know, I think she may be lying.
Where's Wade?
Guess you're soldiers now, after all.
Oh, on the droid. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I guess not. Well, okay. I guess that's a fairly. I would say that was a fairly good episode. I would say it was. I give it an 8 out of 10. Pretty good episode. I would say, for me, just the again, the third sister not dying when Vader said failure would not be tolerated. Again, I think I don't know. There's just things in the narrative flow of this that just I think could have been done a little bit better. Just my opinion on it.
I mean, it's interesting to see someone not die after he's already decided he's going to kill them. Like, because...
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that didn't really bother me that much. Really, I can't think of anything glaring in this. There were a lot of times where I was worried they were going to go in a direction just because of how they've done things so far that I was going to be unhappy with, but they pretty much corrected a lot of the kind of tripping points that some of the previous episodes had, I think.
Yeah.
Like, just, I didn't find any super, like, obvious weaknesses to this one. It's like, the only thing I'll say about it is I wish it was a little bit longer. Like, the pacing was really fast. But
again, this is the shortest episode of the
yeah.
season. It's only like 29 minutes.
So it sucks that the shortest one is probably the best one. Like, you know.
Maybe. That's how it goes sometimes. But either way, pretty good episode overall, I would say. For now, though, I mean...
I think it, like, if they had the budget for it, I think it would have been cooler, and this is not really like a nitpick or anything. I just think it would have been cooler if he had have directed the water in like a bursts at them rather than just letting it go on them, you know? Like, that's what I thought he was about to do, was to like let the window break and then push the water in a geyser like directly down the hallway at them. I thought that would have been really neat looking.
I think so too. I mean, I don't know if 100% that would have worked, but I think that would have been pretty cool.
Would have just been cool to see. Like,
Oh yeah, but the way he did it was also really cool.
yeah, it still worked.
Yeah. But keep getting all these damn messages. It was my birthday. It's not anymore.
Like, at least they finally decided to put into the narrative the fact that people can resist her mind reading, and Leia being an obviously implied force sensitive character throughout the series, like, kind of makes sense that she might be harder to read.
I guess, but
But at the same time, a 10-year-old that has never had any training and stuff resisting a Sith,
Yeah.
Like, her mind reading power is obviously really fucking subpar in that case. So maybe that's the thing, is like, I can read people's minds, but I'm not very good at it. Like, you know, type thing.
Even though she mind read Kumail Nanjiani's character, and, like, that was no problem. But he was a fake Jedi.
Yeah.
About that. But again, the whole thing with this is just, I don't know. I just think that there are things narratively they could have done that could have been better. And I know some people are gonna say it's just like, whoa. You know, there's some people out there who are trying to manufacture the narrative that, you know, anyone who hates this show or says anything negative about this show is racist, and I'm like,
which is fucking dumb, because I really like Riva.
And
I really like the actress that's playing her. I think she's doing a great job.
Yes,
like, that's really fucking dumb.
I think the weakest part of this is the overarching narrative.
The writing is the weak part. Like, there's nothing wrong with Reva or her actress.
No.
Like,
and anyone who pretends otherwise,
there's nothing wrong with there being a female Sith. There's already been female Sith. They're called the Sisters. They're Inquisitors. That's established lore. There's nothing wrong with there being a black person. There have been pre-established black people in the Star Wars universe. Lando was in the fucking original trilogy.
Yeah.
Like, that's not the case. Like, it's nothing against her at all. It's just like, I feel like the writing is just a little weak in places. And it's not like I'm saying it's like new trilogy weak either. Like, this is better than the new trilogy by far. Like, you have to admit at least that. This is better than the new trilogy by far.
Well, at least there's an overarching...
I'm just basically, like, giving my criticisms for, like, things that I personally think could have been done slightly better.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's not like I think it's bad either. Like, I know there are people out there that say it's bad, but I don't really agree with them.
Yeah, again, there's...
I'm just like, it's not on the same level as Mando. Like...
Oh, no, Mando is the gold standard right now when it comes to the Disney Star Wars online properties.
Yeah, but I still think it's nowhere near as bad as some of the Star Wars garbage that's been put out either. So.
You have no doubt. Okay, but anyway, though, everyone, I think that's going to do it. This was Obi-Wan Kenobi, episode 4. 2 more to go in this one. Hopefully, you know, we have a pretty decent resolution here in the next couple episodes. I guess we'll just have to see. But for right now, that's going to be...
Are they doing this half and half like they're doing Stranger Things?
No,
Cause
from what I understand, 6 episodes is it.
Is 6 already out?
Yes.
I think there's another half from what I've heard people talking about with it.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, from what I understand, the 6 episodes...
From what people have been talking about recently, it doesn't sound like it wraps up after the next couple episodes.
And they said, oh, this is going to be a limited series. Joke's on you. We're actually planning on making it a full series. We just, you know, wanted to do the 6 episodes to see if people liked it. I wish that they would just come out and say, it's like, we want to make Obi-Wan into a TV series. Okay. We'd be fine with that. Just stop being like, oh, it's a limited edition, limited run, limited.
That's why I just don't even read into stuff like that. I've not heard any of that. I don't care. I'm watching it as it goes and whatever. Like, you know, I don't have to be mad about people lying to me if I don't listen to people.
Fair.
Know what I mean?
Anyway, that's going to do it, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. Until next time, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.